much, everyone! We're making 3 videos in one day. Flippin' hooray. That's an achievement. But this time we're reading some fan fiction. Oh, dear lord. And this one is... oh boy.
It's good, guys. It's real good. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah, everything's totally fine. Not at all.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, so me and Woomi here are gonna be going overboard. We're gonna be oh my god. Both of us are gonna take turns reading this piece of hell. And I am voicing Lost and she's voicing Lilith. Oh dear freaking lord.
Indeed I am. Okay, so like people will be like, oh, you're a voice actress? And I'm like, yeah, I voice acted literally some demon over here in this weird experience.
And my friend over here voice acted some ghost with a cross pendant and a scarf.
Alright. So should I do the first paragraph or do you want to begin?
I'll read it.
Lilith, like take turns each paragraph.
Lilith, a demon with coal-colored skin, large horns, and a waterfall of red hair, looks confused as she stares at the Lost. So all of a sudden she has eyes.
I know, right?
The ghost seems terrified of the wrecking ball of fat called her stomach. I'm sorry, what?
No, thank you. Is everything alright, sweetheart?
She asks. Lilith then rests a hand on her gut.
You look like I'm going to eat you or something. Oh, is this one of these fanfics?
Oh no! Don't touch me! The Lost
shouts. Get covered in the far corner of the basement room.
Stay back, you succubus! You're huge and I don't have a holy mantle. I need my distance until...
There's no need to be frightened, holy wraith.
Holy wraith? What?
I don't know what that says!
I'm gonna be googling that after this video. Because I have many questions.
Wait, say the next part. She says.
She says.
The fact that I'm a demon doesn't automatically make me your enemy, fucking racist.
I know.
The Lost says.
Look, you're a very nice looking woman of blasphemy said. Wait, I mean you seem like a very nice woman, but
nice looking as in attractive Lilith. Oh wait, no, it's your turn.
I was waiting for you to do that laugh from your video.
Nice looking as in attractive.
Oh god, no. Lilith takes a step forward, causing the room to quake, and her gargantuan hair to wobble like gelatin. The woman's ass is titanic and extremely heavy, even vast enough to crush a statue.
Jesus Christ.
How does that work?
Nice thing to say.
Lilith adds, she then plunges a little.
Behind Lilith are empty containers labeled Thunderous Eyes and a bucket of lard. These items include a key, but also body mass.
The Lost is sweating like mad. His heart beats rapidly. The ghost breathes like a victim cornered in a monster movie. I can't blame him! One bit! I need my personal space, he says. My personal space!
Holy One, can I get your opinion on the big breast? Lilith asks.
Don't ask the ghost! Don't ask the gay ghost boy that! What the hell is your problem?
She then cups the twin boulders of weight on her chest. Lilith's I never heard that most demons are fond of bucks. So that's she added. But you're not a demon. Jesus Christ.
Someone save the Lost, please. Someone summon Blue Baby to kick down the down. On her, please.
So please.
The Lost swallows hard. Big fruits are nice, very nice, extremely nice.
Not firm, like small ones, though. Why? Lilith said, then drops her pasta load onto her stomach, causing this. This is a real thing that somebody wrote. You need to know that's a real thing somebody wrote. We need to all remember that.
My God.
Lazy, Holy One. If a demon is that massages from left to breast,
What
if
the
they stop
fuck?
eating so much junk, they shrink and become quirky again. Demons didn't start calling me the mother of demons until I got this figure. No, she's the mother of demons because she literally gave birth to a bunch of demons.
Know your facts! Mimi just kicks on the doors like, no, you became the mother of demons because you gave birth to a bunch of demons. Know your facts! You have a very nice figure, the law says, but I need some distance, okay? Just need some empty area between you and me. He then glances left and right. I also need some of that between me and everything else until I get my mantle back. I
With
hope
a hand on her hip, Lilith sighs and twirls a lock of her hair. Well, since you don't want to touch me because I'm a disgusting demon, I'll just occupy myself.
She then frowns. Wait, you're the opposite of disgusting.
Is she though? Is she?
Lost might have to think about that for a moment. No, seriously, he might actually have to think about that for a quick second. He just goes into the thinking corner for 5 seconds. Oh my God. Yeah, that kind of fits with what I just said.
Alright.
But I literally...
Dude, why?
Wait,
I
said she then frowned and then that was it. We were reading.
Oh, sorry. The law says.
But I literally can't touch anything until...
Oh, wait, no, it's your turn.
Lilith snaps her fingers in a small black box for... Know your facts! The box of friends is not black!
Idiot.
And a small black box appears. She opens the lid and 2 incubi fly out.
Now detective, the beauty rests her console rear on the floor. I like you, alright? She says. If this weren't true, I would have ordered my incubi to fight you earlier.
Oh my God!
The ghost have a peek between her very thick thighs, but then shuts them together. Do you like sluttish girls?
Excuse me!
I'll on your preference. The Lost is like, I don't even like girls, you know what?
Joke's on you! I like a certain suffocated blue child. The Lost bows his head and shuts his eyes. Gabriel, he prays, is it worth dying just to hug a nice demon?
We're not gonna be Gabriel, okay?
Oh my God!
No question. Yeah, dude, no question.
But I like guys!
So that shit, no, my pillows are straight up me, bro. I'm not hot jealous of the guy, but the reflection of the giant son of that is telling me the word down there and what?
What?
The Lost becomes wide-eyed.
But that's so unholy!
Don't be a bitch, man.
Oh my God! I can't help but find that hilarious. The Lost then looks up and sees Lilith eating a cupcake. The woman frowns at him.
We're kind of those on the opposite team.
Lilith says with her cheeks.
Oh, wait, her cheeks are a bit full. Let me get my lollipop. I
You have to read the next thing.
Right, I'm stupid, okay. Wait, staring by the head of her past, moonlight something. The one called Lucifer, she says. Maybe call him Beelzebub or the Whale.
Beelzebub?
After I wish for a companion. She added with a sigh, but they're not truly my friends. All these demons do is fight for me, feed me like a pig, and to me.
Oh my god!
People show affection. Not very friendly, right?
The lost looks towards heaven. But I'll die if I touch her. I will die!
An incubus grabs a cupcake with a little smell. Instead of demon chews submissively, she blushes in shame as she feels a second devil tease the area between her thick. God damn it.
Incubus, I'm going to kill you.
That's like her kid, though.
Just wait until Mimi sees Incubus again. She's just gonna grab him by his bow tie and be like, listen. No, Mimi's just gonna grab him by his bow tie and be like, listen up, you little shit.
Oh my god. I'll just be content with being your distant admirer, Holy One.
Lilith says.
I already have an entire box of friends after all.
It's worth it! The lost yells.
Yells.
Oh wait, you were reading. Whoops. He races over to Lily and gives her a hug. Bring it, Death!
Death! Lilith exclaims.
Due to making contact with someone, the ghost collapses and dies as usual. Oh god. God damn it! And you know, I'm just gonna
wait,
asterisk death sound.
Wait, I got the noise. Okay. So say the line again, I'll play the noise.
God damn. Due to making contact with something, the lost collapses on the ground. Collapses and dies as usual. Oh my god! This is what the lost says during the kill. Is what the lost says during the kill.
The lost responds from the white circle protecting him.
Alright, I'm good now.
He says with a smile.
I'm inside my holy mantle. Got my personal space all up and ready. Lilith doesn't know how he came back to life, but she's too happy to care.
You told me that you died from touching things.
That's exactly what he tried to say, you idiot.
Right? She says, the beauty then wipes some tears off her cheek. What? The beauty? Like, literally, like, her beautifulness, she wipes it.
What the hell?
Oh no, she wiped it herself and in public her beauty, even though she's not. She's literally, like, filling up half this room with her body fat alone. That's not healthy. It's completely understandable why you didn't want to be near the others.
Well, I want you as close to this ring as possible, the lost says. But not touching it, he adds, freaking out in paranoia. Because I need my space. I need my personal space. This circle is my happy place, okay? And when it's gone, I'm the opposite of happy. I'm completely and utterly terrified of everything.
Lilith smirks and then blows him a kiss.
Huh? What was that? The lost asks. The ghost flashes a big smile. I really like that, he says. I really like that. Can you do it again?
I'll do it as many times as you like.
What can we just read?
I gotta get the voice for this. Okay, and the fanfic.
So, what are our final thoughts on what the hell we just read?
Wait, dude. Okay. I found another one. Do you want to read that one too?
Should we just read 2 fanfictions in one video?
Yeah, I sent it. I sent the link to it.
Why did you send it and not safe word quotes again?
I don't know.
I'm gonna copy the link because I don't want it to open up in Microsoft Edge. Alright, we're gonna paste that.
Alright, so...
Oh god.
So... Okay,
should we both once again and take turns?
I'm reading the first paragraph. It seems like
I want to read the little haunt. I want to speak as the other characters for the sake of funny.
You can be little haunt, I'll be Lilith, but do you want to be Incubus or will I be Incubus?
I guess I'll speak for Incubus and Little Haunt.
Alright. I'll start with the first paragraph. A complex Lilith, the demon with full-covered skin, large horn, and a waterfall of red hair. It's actually blind. On top of that, the devil is adult size. There's a God damn it.
Colossal.
Fatty orbs are larger than a state fair ball.
What?
Twins jiggle a bit like gelatin as she breathes. Incubus and Little Hans. They went close to the door, Lilith asked, and forward, and wandered blindly around the room.
Okay, I actually need to think of Incubus and Lil Han's voice. I imagine Lil Han's voice being like a more squeakier, lost voice.
Oh no.
And I don't know what Incubus's voice would be like.
Right.
Since Incubus doesn't even, in my head canon, Incubus doesn't even talk. He can't talk. Lilith, stop moving forward! Incubus said. Oh wait, I forgot. The area was dark and full of spiderwebs. Lilith, stop moving forward!
Incubus says. The demon flaps his wings. He's hovering in front of his master.
No matter, you're going to walk into. Incubus is crushed by a wall. Was crushed against a wall in a pair of Rest in peace, Incubus. That's all I have to say. I feel bad for him.
He just dies immediately.
No, he's like crying. He's like screaming internally. He's like, wake me up inside. Like his mind is just screaming the lyrics to that song.
I never understood why people made Lilith like shy, like submissive female who's like really wise. Like, dude, y'all know like
the story of Adam and Lilith.
She came from.
She tried to become dominant. She was trying to become dominant.
No, she was like, hey, we're both created from the same thing, so shouldn't we be equal? And I was like, no. And so when she got pissed off and left, what part of that just reeks like shy, submissive, like cutesy female? Like, I don't understand.
Also, remember you're speaking for Lilith. I can't continue until you read the line.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Did you say that forward, Incubus?
Lilith asked. The two boulders of fat called her squashed them.
You must speak up. I can't hear you.
The blindfolded lady extends her arms and tries to feel for a wall.
I think I hit something, but I can't tell what it is.
Fear me! Little
Hans squeaks. A tiny ghost appears in front of Lilith's face. But since she's blind, she honestly can't see him, let alone fear him.
Boo!
The
cutie.
Gesundheit.
Lilith says.
Bless you. Ian?
Lil Haunt frowns.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You should scream! Okay, he says. I'm very scary! Or I'm very scary! I'm totally not gonna draw Lil Haunt after this video. Lilith, can you please walk backwards?
Incubus yells. The imp spies.
I bet Lil Haunt is just staring at Incubus, very concerned. And maybe Glitch Doll's also in the corner of the room going, what in the goddamn is going on?
Okay. Wait, I lost, okay. Okay, sorry, wait, no, wait. I'm stupid, okay. Deep breath, you consider. Sure, no trouble at all.
Lilith replies. She then walks backwards, causing the wrecking ball of fab called her stomach to jiggle her gargantuan ass. A whale. You know what? This is the perfect sound of. This is the perfect. Hold on. What? A whale of rear could easily crush a couch. with its bulk jiggles and shakes with each step. All this fat was due to having a huge amount of starting HP. Lilith was so bad. She made the loss look like a god.
Dude! After his master backs up, Incubus falls to the floor with a splat. Oh, did I remember to play peekaboo with Little Haunt?
The beauty asks. She turns sharply and her massive breast slam into the ghost. I feel bad for Little Haunt. Now, I feel bad for both of them, causing him to torpedo across the room. Fear me! Little Haunt squeezed as he tumbles. Glitch Doll is probably in the corner of the room internally screaming at what's going on.
Horrifying.
He's just absolutely horrified.
Little ass resting her hands upon her titanic hips. I am so afraid. Please speak it loud. You know my hearing isn't what it used to be. The beauty then looks around. Little Haunt looks over, but he's sitting. Oh
my god!
But if items are free, I suppose we're in a shop and you have to credit.
We're not in a shop, Incubus says with a sigh. We're in the third room across from the treasure room.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God, I don't want to read this, but...
What the fuck?
And you want spoilers.
Oh my god!
Followed by blush, she then fiddles with thick crimson hair. Well, that's a bit odd. Boys do have their needs. Oh, what? Okay. Lilith, the girl who stood up to a guy who said she didn't have as much power as he did, is completely submitting to some random fucking incubus that calls her master. Yeah, okay.
Jeez!
She then cups her gigantic breast. The fatty mountains are soft as putty. And if it's you, Incubus, then it's alright if...
I don't want to touch your boobs, ma'am! Incubus shouts. So sorry for the confusion. I said we're 3 rooms across from the treasure chamber. Or from a treasure chamber.
That sounds more like the demon I know, Lil says with a smile. I won't be in 4 days.
Excuse me, what? Boo! The Lost says, waving his stubby arms up and down in front of Lilith. Me!
Lilith covers her blindfolded eyes with her hand. She then opens her paws. Peekaboo, I see you too.
Lil Han frowns at his friend. Someday I'll scare you! He says. The ghost turns, then floats over to Incubus. Lilith, exit the room. Incubus begins. You need to take 4 steps to the left, and then walk forward until I say stop.
Quarter on the left. Little asshole scratching your head. Well, if you're talking about eating, then I'll definitely go over there. No,
oh my god.
Sadly. Cool, little asshole scratching your head. So walk forward until you see pop.
The woman runs ahead, causing her companions to be rammed by a colossal bell. I feel bad for both of them.
Oh.
I don't know who's talking.
No time for walking, Incubus. Little Haunt is too young to see indecent women.
Oh my god. This is the person who's being indecent right now.
I know, right?
If the Lost was there, he would have a bird. Right now. Because imagine the Haunt. I imagine the little Haunts. The Haunt. And okay, so the Soul, the Lost, the 2 little Haunts that accompany the Haunt, and the Haunt himself are all related as a family.
Mm-hmm.
So, the 2 little Haunts are like the Lost's little brothers. Or little sisters?
Mm-hmm.
If one of them is a sister? Who knows? Yeah, the Lost would have a bird right now. Her companions are shot across the room and they hit a wall. Incubus grunts from the pain and Han starts crying like a baby. Can you blame him?
However, Lilith is out of breath and panting after only a few steps. Have I put on more weight? She asked. My body is heavier than I remember. Woomi rushed her hand at her hip. As beads of sweat trickled down her, the rotund club blurred.
Well, your base HP has been buffed a tiny bit. I wonder how many times I've changed Incubus's voice. We need to start keeping count how many times that's happened. Well, your base HP has been buffed a tiny bit, Incubus says, flying over to his master. But it's hardly noticeable. Haunt and I think you look good with a few extra red hearts.
My health buffed again? Lilith asked with her giant breasts jiggling as she's... Those developers really slim, she asked. I start with 31 red hearts. But poor Maggie only has 4.
Did she just pull a glitchy and break the fourth?
Red heart.
Did she just pull a glitchy and break the fourth wall?
She sure did.
Glitchy wants to know your location, motherfucker.
Why? 31 red hearts.
Imagine if Glitchy's just staring inside the walls and is like, I can change that real quick, you little shit. Because he actually can. He can actually mess with her base HP. And he can and will.
Lilith looks down and grabs the desk. But they should really cut back on making you better, she said. Right now make Isaac, Azazel, Judas, and Stephen.
Lilith sighs with guilt.
I bet the 4 years haven't made it to the final boss, Mom's heart.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Dude.
Tell that to Isaac, who literally went and defeated Mega Satan. And then took on Delirium.
Incubus gives a small smile, slightly sad. Maybe have the nerve to tell Lilith the truth about how horrible she was. James didn't even give her a second great familiar, Little Han.
Don't worry about other guys, Incubus adds. You should enjoy being the best character in the game. Wow, I changed his thing twice in 2 different lines that were right next to each other. Miss Lilith. I read that.
Yeah, you gotta read the... He turns to the baby ghost.
He turns to the baby ghost. Is our master the best character, Haunt? I want to scare something!
Little Haunt cries.
But there are no bad guys! I feel bad for Haunt. I feel bad for Little Haunt. Press F to pay respect.
The boss fight has pots? Little asked, tapping her ear. Is that what you said, Little Haunt? The woman then frowns a bit. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I hear you when you whisper.
He wasn't whispering. He was full and... No.
I know.
He's a lot less quieter than the Lost, I'll tell you that. Incubus sighs again. Maybe in the Stillbirth expansion... Wait, that's an expansion? Maybe in the Stillbirth expansion it'll get a hearing aid buff, he says.
Do my breasts make a lemonade? What?
I'm sorry, what?
Holding up her tits again. I'm afraid not, Incubus. What did I do? It's chocolate milk.
It was at this moment that Incubus knew he fucked up. The journey took an extremely long time, but Lilith and her familiars eventually made it to the floor boss and defeated him. Well, Haunt and Incubus did. Lilith wandered blindly around the room as usual. Whoa, is this a glitch?
Incubus asked.
Glitchy, is that you?
Lilith had taken and eaten the meat, a health-boosting item. However, the Satan spawned a few seconds later.
Oh god. Glitchy, what have you done? Well, Glitchy's turn. Oh god. Lilith sniffs to the air and starts to salivate again. The woman smirks, now patting her massive belly.
Oh, is that a slab of meat I smell?
I'm laughing at the next part. I think you have enough red hearts, Miss Lilith, Incubus says. We should get going to the next floor.
Wait.
I just read it. Oh,
Wait.
I agree, Incubus.
Oh my god!
Smile. Wait.
You can never have enough red hearts.
Oh my god.
The woman then rests.
God damn it. Can I type something in text to speech?
No, wait, I want to do that.
Can you type what I said? Because it didn't let me.
No, I'm typing my line.
No, I wanna type it.
God damn it. I should add one more.
No, can I type the thing?
Alright, you type it.
I feel bad for Incubus and Lil Haunt.
Alright, did you read it?
Yeah.
Spare me! Lil Haunt says to the meat. Boo!
The meat doesn't respond. It's just a slab of food after all. Oh, huh. Could you make that absolutely delicious? Smell like a piece of steak?
Lilith asks.
The ghost picks up the item and brings it over to the blind demon.
Hold out hands!
He says.
And fear me!
Little Hot then drops the meat with a little sprit.
The devil sinks her teeth into the item and devours it. Another red heart is added to Lilith's HP, and her stomach bulges forth with fresh rolls of fat. The extra flesh bubbles a bit. Oh wait, I almost read her line.
I got this.
No, don't! I'm gonna remove your bot privileges if you just please read it.
I did. Absolutely delicious.
Oh. She says, the beauty tosses aside the bone, yet a third scent of steak entices Lilith.
Is it edible?
She asks, belly now growling. The demon frowns but can't help her mouth from watering.
Would be a bit great.
Oh dear lord. Also, I'm looking in the groups that this is in, and I'm going, what the fuck?
Incubus looks at the trapdoor which led to the death. His group would probably get there and have a horrible death as usual. Really did the trio defeat Mom, and once a blue moon, they made it to Mom's heart. What if for once, they just didn't progress?
Would eating another steak make you happy? Incubus asks in a loud voice. He then goes over and grabs the item.
Honestly, I wouldn't pay very much closer. Don't we have to continue? The demon then sniffs the air. And do I still afford a piece of steak?
The glitch occurs again. Glitchy, why? Glitchy, you need to stop! Glitchy is freaking evil right now. The hell's his problem?
No.
Like, why? If we wait long enough, the world will reset, Incubus says. And since respawning items doesn't happen every day, why don't you just take this run off and relax?
But don't you and Little Hall want to reach the goal? Lilith asked, sighing with guilty love. You'll never reach the goal just sitting around eating meat.
It's fine, Incubus says. We'll just get there on the next run.
Lilith turns deep red as she lectures Incubus. You want me to spray my legs for fun?
I said we'll get there on the next run! My god. Incubus shouts, blushing madly. But he's her child! Okay, I know the perfect text-to-speech message for this.
Him calling the touching spee on Lilith.
Oh my god! Yeah, that fits. Incubus shouts, blushing madly. He shakes his head vehemently to get the image out of his mind.
Ew.
Okay, this is when Mimi once again grabs Incubus by his bow tie and is like, listen up, you little shit. I would never ask such a thing, Miss Lilith. Never! Incubus then becomes flustered, making himself easy prey for being startled.
Little Hawk appears in front of him.
Boo!
He says,
The imp shrieks. Hooray!
the cute ghost says,
I scared you! And so the group ended their adventure on Cellar 2. The mother of all demons ate a lot of meat. Oh my god!
1,011 red hearts for HP. Lilith? Hearts are not mass, far larger than wrecking balls. Her
What?
brain parts could easily crush any boss, even Satan. Each bite is better than the last, Lilith says, chopping down onto another steak. The woman is sealed in the center of the world, her gargantuan rear like 2 moons of thick, wobbly blubber. Lilith's parts has more jiggles than Jello factory. And looks ready to flatten anything it takes a seat on.
Oof. You want them. Hold on, where the freaking command? I'm gonna send a thing. Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
However, her stomach is the queen of everything. This planet-like globe of blubber has flooded the room. Lilith's gut is tons and tons of pure flab, which can't be lifted by a golem or foe. It quivers each time it moves. Even the tiniest breath causes a massive jiggle. She's handed another steak by Little Hot, and the lady scarfs it down in a few bites. Her stomach rumbles and the orb expands with a new layer of new fat.
This wish could happen more often, Lilith says. She's then handed more steak by Incubus. I'm really enjoying myself. The woman devours her item on the spot. The smoky taste of barbecue fills her mouth. Her smiles and her parts bulk up another giant cup size, making her friends look even smaller. Oddly, the meat items seem to grow with her. Jesus.
Glitchy, you shouldn't have done this. You made a huge mistake. Mimi is going to kill Glitchy after this video. And probably kill Incubus as well. Lilith eats another steak and feels gross from the twin pillars of blubber called her thighs. The slabs of dark meat wobble as the owner chews greedily.
But wishing for so much food is rather greedy, isn't it? Love says, along with a gentle smile. And we all know what happens to those who get too greedy.
Asterix glares at Delilah and Judas. Asterix.
One of them's like hanging himself, and the other one's there, and like freaking like super like, what happens? You get paid?
And Glitchdoll is probably still in the corner of the room, just screaming internally. In the corner of the room is a gray corpse with gold coins for eyes. There's a noose around the cadaver's throat. Haunt appears in front of it and says boo, but since the corpse is dead, it can't be frightened. Speaking of greed, wait, you have to say that.
Incubus says.
Let's try to survive a few waves of greed mode when we get sent there. Lilith smiles.
You want to back me up and think about it?
The demon asks.
Incubus, I have no idea you want such a thing.
She then chuckles.
Fuck.
Oh no! I said greed mode, Miss Lilith! Incubus. Oh wait.
You
Oh my god.
Incubus shouts so his master could hear.
There's no such thing as feed mode!
Oh, there's not?
Lilith asks.
How disappointing. I think I'd be rather good eating food in a little large size.
The devil then chuckles and cracks a playful smirk to her servant. Oh dear lord. Save Incubus, please.
Why?
And that's it. And that's it. Oh dear god. Oh god, no. I honestly slightly thought they were talking about Keeper, and I was like, oh no, not Keeper! Have mercy on him at least! But I feel bad for Incubus and Lil Han. So, oh god. This is my response to how I feel about what happened to Incubus and frickin' Lil Haunt. Oof. And, you know what? But yeah, that was kind of it for this hell of a video. What the frick did I just read? Oh dear lord, and remember everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.